said and let it be done.
America, watch this magic trick Brew is about to try to pull. Because he's the Brock Purdy guy.
I am.
Brew.
And I keep it real about
Brew, do you think it is clear-cut, undeniable that Brock Purdy is a top-tier quarterback?
I'm not going to steal your line about being Mr. Consistency. But you know, and you saw this yesterday, Danny, I have very strong views on who's the top-tier quarterback and what I need to see before I make you top-tier.
Right.
All right? And I said it with Trevor. I'm not saying Trevor can never get there. I just haven't seen enough yet to pay him like $275 million. C.J. Stroud, best rookie season ever. I loved him coming out of college. That's why I think he should have been a #1 pick. I still am like, I want to see one more year. You done it 1 year, it was great. I want to see one more year before I put you on top tier.
But one more year from CJ, you would.
Yes.
So
and here's the deal. Because here's my top tier: Mahomes, Lamar, Allen, and Burrow. CJ is trying to get there, but I got to see more. And Brock, I also, and I'm being dead serious. I'm not dancing, all right?
It sounds like I hear a little talk to
your pedigree.
Oh, here we go.
Because with Trevor, let's be honest, his pedigree is why he's getting a little extra. If Trevor Lawrence was a 5th-round pick, he would not have gotten into $275 million. So my point is this, though. When your pedigree is not as strong, your resume, forget whether Mr. Irrelevant, but just, a low draft pick or something, wasn't a household name in college, I got to see a little more. I'm real. That's how I feel with Jalen Hurts. I got to see a little more. So I've got Purdy, and I'm surprised you went there because earlier, I'll see if you stay there, he's in the second tier. He's in the second tier.
Reasonable.
Herbert,
Was the second tier like 10 names? Like
it's Herbert, Hurts, Purdy, Dak, Goff, Love, Stafford.
And Stroud.
And Stroud. Yeah, Stroud.
Okay, so it's 8 names is where
would you, I don't know if you're taking Purdy out, but is anybody there not in that second tier?
Well,
taking out Hurts?
Obviously.
Well, I don't have Trevor.
So you didn't have Trevor there, and so
I don't have him yet in
second
second tier.
there. But go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, second tier though. Well, you've come a long way.
No. I didn't say I would have him there. You said was there anyone that you didn't list that I would have there? I did not say I would have him there. But I'm going to let Danny go, and then I will tell you where I'm at.
I think earlier in the show you had a top 6.
Yeah,
Hold on.
All right. No. I'm not going to be misquoted. Earlier in the show, I gave a clear cut. There were 6 guys no one would argue about. Then I gave 10 names that people would argue are somewhere from 7 to 16, and that different people would argue it. And I included Purdy in that because I'm on a show with someone who will argue it. And by the way, I think he's around 16. So that's where I had it. But it was a long, encompassing list. It was not a first tier, second tier, because we all know, by the way, the top tier is Mahomes. Then there's an empty tier. Then the rest of the league starts at third tier.
Of course,
but go ahead.
Listen. By definition, he's not top tier if we agree that is a small tier at the top with Allen and Lamar and Mahomes and Burrow. So he's obviously not top tier. He led the league in QBR last year. It's unbelievably impressive what Brock Purdy has done from the pedigree and where he was drafted. And this maybe is unfair or it's unanswerable, but he does have the best skill position group in the league. He does have the best offensive coach in the league. Does anybody really think, Daniel Jeremiah and the great people over at Move the Sticks included, if Brock Purdy was in Buffalo and Josh Allen was in San Francisco, do people think that Josh Allen would produce less than Brock Purdy?
Of course not.
And does anyone think
Josh is a top tier guy?
No, but they said that
throw somebody else in there.
No, but they said that Purdy is a top tier guy. So I'm saying, does anyone think that if Brock Purdy was in Buffalo, he would have 44 combined touchdowns like Josh Allen?
Right, but that's also why.
But did anybody think, Nick, he would step in and do what he's done in San Francisco?
No, which is why it's impressive. But I need to see him at some point in less than a perfect situation before I put him next to Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes.
We also saw him play his worst football of the year in the playoffs. We can show you that. It's not. It was so. Here's the thing. We show you the regular season playoff numbers at start, and I have heard for multiple times recently now he played great in the Super Bowl. Guys, I watched it. No, he didn't. He didn't cost them the game. He didn't blow it. But we are
awesome.
Right.
But he
we
was
are
good.
He was fine. I thought he was fine. I didn't think, but I think sometimes there's a weird thing where he is, even by his biggest supporters at times, graded on a curve, because even his biggest supporters kind of deep down don't fully believe, as evidenced by the fact
second tier. And let's see what he does this year. He might move up to first tier.
Brew believes in him so much. I think he has him 13th of course.
No. He's